If you've ever searched for guitar lessons online, or if maybe you've come across a book or whatever the case may be, you most certainly would have come across tab up to this point. And for those of you who don't really know what tab is, let me break it down for you quickly. First of all, tab is short for tablature, and basically what it is, it's a graphic representation of the guitar. There are 6 lines, each representing a string on the guitar, and the top line being the high E or the thin E, and the bottom line being the low E or the thick E. Okay, and the numbers on the strings are the fretted notes or open strings that you'll be playing with your left hand. If there's a 0 on the 4th line, which would be the 1, 2, 3, the 4th string, which is D, and if there's a 0, it just means that you won't be playing any frets. Just an open string like that. Now on the other hand, if there was a number 2 on that 4th line, which represents the D string, I would put my finger on the 2nd fret of the D string. Alright, let's have a look at another example. Number 3 on the top line, that would be the high E, and the number 3 would be fret 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's how that works. If the number 3 was on the bottom line, it would be the 3rd fret on the low E string. Okay, so basically that's all it is. It's quite simple. The 6 lines each represent a string on the guitar, and the top line, the high E, 2nd line B, 3rd line G, 4th line D, the 5th line is A, and the bottom line, the 6th line, would be the low E. Okay, so let's have a look at a guitar at a G major scale being notated using tab. It looks like this. Okay, as we can see, the G string is open. Then I've got a number 2 on the G string, which is the 2nd fret, of course. Then the open B string, the 1st fret on the B string, the 3rd fret on the B string, the open E string, the 2nd fret on the E string, and then the 3rd fret on the E string. So if I play those notes after each other, it's going to sound like this. Let me play it for you one more time. Okay, so there you have it. That's tablature, how to read it. You're going to come across that a lot, so make sure you have a firm understanding of that, and practice that G major scale I've just shown you a couple of times using that tabbed example.